Ah, Rivet City. Great big city on a ship. What? Why is my... Oh. Oh, it's at the... Okay, well... What does it say? Oh, okay. So, let's, just talk to somebody and see what they have to say. I know exactly how to get the real information. Let's see if we can get the real information by talking to some of these nobodies. You look like...
See anything out of the ordinary? Is there a problem?
Yes,
I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now.
Don't know you, don't care. You kid? History?
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order? I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. Thank...
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. You mean... Dude, I only...
You don't look so tough. Howdy, I'm Seagrave. A what? Look, if you just... Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, I grabbed a wrench. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton. And he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
alright. Looks like we, got directed pretty quickly. Actually. Ooh, I just gotta find my way out of here. Science, it's not. Hello? I'm lost. One of the things I like to do, here is, tower, muddy rudder, gate bridge. One of the things I like to do here is, to go around and just pick lock into everyone's houses. There's not, I don't know, there might be stuff there, I don't know.
I'm just taking up space here.
Excuse me, Mr. Lopez. I think the Muddy Rudder has something I want to check out before. There's a couple different ways to go about this. In good old-fashioned Fallout fashion. There's a couple different ways to go around different things, but I don't know if...
What'll you have?
Watch it, will you?
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. You must be drunk. Are you gonna order, or what? History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. No, but I can damn sure share a bag. First... Oh, sure. See, it's tied into the story about how Sister got his name. You ask him about that. He'll clear up all your problems. For good. Hell, take a dive off the flight deck while you're at it. Long as you stop pissing away my time.
Oh gosh. So I found the person I wanted to talk to. As used my intuition, psychic. But what the heck? It's alright. Real talk, it's like 2 in the morning and there's like somebody on a motorcycle outside. I felt wide awake though. I took a nap earlier today and sleep schedule's been all whack. Oh well.
Good to see you.
What? Ooh, ah.
I'm Gary. Gary,
Why do you have a knife?
If you ever get hungry, stop by Gary's Galley.
Why are you smoking with a knife in your hand? What's wrong with you, you psycho? I know this is the wasteland and stuff, but you're in a settlement. I mean, you can't really have raiders come in here very easily. You have to come through the bridge, and even if they do, you can...
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. When you're ready to buy, just let me know. Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
Already did. Didn't get anything good. Well...
Want to buy a girl a drink?
Want to buy me a... So, in order to get the real information, we have to visit Mr. Pinkerton Bottom Man. Pinkerton. Pinkerton? We could return to Moira, but if we uncover the real history, we get some good perks, as in 10% off everything in Rivet City. That's pretty good. Huh, no return now. How do they get back from here? Is there a door? I would imagine there had to be, considering this was once a battleship. Oh! It's free ammo. That's kind of a weird place to put it. You have to go down there and then somehow climb your way back up. Huh. I never really explored around this area. Oh my gosh. The boomers from New Vegas would love this. This isn't almost entirely intact. Plane. I don't know what they're called, but see, like half this freaking ship got ripped off. That's nuts. But over here is a nifty little entrance. There is a side entrance that you can walk to on land, but it requires maxed out picklock, and I don't have that. And I don't have infinite lungs either. I wish the screen wouldn't filter like that. I know it's underwater effect and everything, but come on. So there are enemies here, which is kind of annoying. Mirelurk Master, it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, because he's right in my face and I hit like his arm. That's awesome. Let me just wait for him to hit me a whole bunch before I can do anything. Get a good hit. Nice. I only took 3 shots. Just a quick stim pack, just to heal up. So, oh my gosh, where the hell did you come from? That... What? There's nothing over here. He literally rose from this... That was a little spooky. And I probably would have got really... Ooh. Free stim pack. I probably really would have got terrified from that. Alright, so we're definitely going to get a lot of rats from this place. Good thing I have some rat away. Actually, I might be able to resist a little bit of it if I'm quick enough. It's 1 per, like, tick, so it's not... Can't use a Rad-X to negate it because, you know, the minimum radiation you can take is 1 per tick. Okay, I just circled around. I gotta find Pinkerton. Well, that's definitely not the way. Ah, scratch my nose. Nose is always itchy. Forever itchy nose. This way is... Yep, traps. Ooh. I thought I... Whew. It's free foil magnum. Probably halfway broke, but... Yep, this is the very hard entrance. And now it's unlocked. Now we can enter and exit as we desire. Ammunition boxes, I'll always open those. Even if it'll give me a bunch of ammo for guns I never use. Oh. You see how the... Well, see how the air is wavy, but then again, the audio, the visual quality's never really been pitch perfect. So it's always a little hazy, but there's traps all over this place, by the way. If you throw a grenade or explosive or something or a gun, it goes boom and you get hurt and it explodes. Also, free combat shotguns and a little bit of XP. Oh, whew. Bunch of frag mines too. Somebody really did not want someone to get into this place. Oh, those grenades! Close the door. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's what happens when you shoot or do grenades in a place that's full of gas. Thankfully, the gas is gone now. But at what cost? I would have sworn that would have worked. There's a part in New Vegas where you have to kind of blow up something. Don't want to spoil too much. And you can't outrun it because, well, you just can't. You're too far in to the to that place. You have to blow up a piece of a vault, a floor of a vault to kind of like get rid of enemies. And the only way to survive it is to kind of cower in a room right next to the place that you use to explode the place, and close the door, and it blocks all the explosion. There is totally something here that's gonna blow up. Okay. Hey, computer. Oh, wait. Nuh-uh. Oh, I need more explosives? Alright, well, I just won't mess with it then. I did it somewhere else. There's gotta be a button then. Button. Switch, here you go. Oh. Nice. Hello. I'm just gonna pop a quick save. And this actually won't be the last time we come down here. Oddly enough. Ooh, big book of science. Am I hidden? Yeah, I am. Oh, I lost a little bit of karma, but it's fine because it's super worth it. It's not worth, however, taking all this junk to sell. Because you can get caught and it doesn't sell too much. Let's talk to this guy. This guy looks like he knows some stuff.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. Don't let your guard down.
I believe we have completed the side objective, the additional objective, which is very good and something I'd like to do, and that will save me some caps in the long run. Not that, you know, it's super important that I save 10%. This is a freaking computer, man. It's just really the technology of this place, because it said in the 50s, when the atomic bomb was first used, that's when the timeline split from ours and the Fallout universe. They became obsessed with nuclear energy and nuclear bombs, to the point where they had cars running on nuclear energy. They had, like, super robots and power armor and guns that shoot little nuclear bombs, and even Nuka-Cola and Sugar Bombs, a super popular brand of cereal based around nuclear bombs, and board games and stuff. So I'm wondering, like, this computer is probably nuclear powered to some extent, and also just how more powerful it is than one of our computers. Because back in the 50s, you know, back in the day when computer technology was first being invented and advanced, it would take like a room this size of a computer just this big, this size of this whole room, just to like basically be as powerful as a calculator. A small, like, simple $4 or $5 calculator is more powerful than a computer that would take up like this whole room. It's insane. So like, how the technology here is clearly more advanced because they have computers, they have AI, there's parts of this world where there are actual AI intelligent robots. We'll talk about that more in 4. And there's actually a quest on this game that deals with it. But all this technology, all this advancement, like, you gotta think maybe the computers are more powerful too. That'd be amazing to have a computer like that. Also to have maxed out stats so I don't have to go the roundabout way, wasting time and getting really hurt in the process. But we made it. And we got the true history. Let's head it back in, and I think, if I'm correct, this is the last bit of the quest. Meaning, after this, we finish this quest, and this is a long quest. There's not going to be a quest this long in the game. I mean, there's some quests that probably take an hour or so, but like there's more to them than go here, do things here, and stuff like that. It's not too late, is it? Yeah, it is. It super is. Gosh dang. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna have my character sleep because I'm gonna finish the quest, which means I'm gonna get an experience boost, and I do want to get extra experience with that. Just to push me a little further. Although I think after I do this, I will prepare myself for the next DLC. I did want to do a little bit of base game stuff before the DLC, get a level or two, just to whatnot. And my next level is probably going to go into my melees, depending on what I get in the DLC. Oh, let me get rid of my rads. I actually have a fair amount of them. Depending on what I get in the DLC, I think it's mostly melee weapons. Oh, but I think there are a couple guns, but mostly melee weapons, so I might focus on that as my next skill. Or just put like a whole level's worth of points into that one. Just to make the melee weapons have a little bit more damage. Just to make things a little better off. I probably don't need to. It's probably a waste, but I mean, I'm not too worried about maxing out my stats at this point.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. with the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. Yes, that concludes our exceptional expert endeavor. I have to admit, I was worried it would go over some people's heads, but it should be fine. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help. So cynical. No. I can take care of all that with the few traders I know. What makes you think I'd force you to handle something so dangerous? Now you should just lie back and bask in the praise for helping with the book. Oh my! It's brilliant! Even I'm astounded by my genius. Oh, no, it's more than that. By our genius. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But now, the very first copy of our book goes to you. It wouldn't nearly be as good without your input. You're the real Wasteland Survival Guru.
Nice. That's the highest perk you can get in this, from this quest. Oh, only 100 what? 100 experience? For this long-ass quest, the longest quest in them all? Please. So let's see what the Guru gives me. I think it's different depending on what you answer. Bonus to poison resistance, rad resistance, and medicine and science skills. I can take it. Fair enough. So, yeah, that quip about you want me to publish it and whatnot too. I think that was actually, I don't think I know. That was first of all, there you are, completely worthless. I'm gonna store you forever. That was actually a cut part of the quest where you were gonna go to Hubris Comics and get it published and stuff. I don't know how it was gonna. There's no information about exactly. I could dig for it, but there's no information about what that part of the quest entails. But yeah, that was a cut part of the quest, was to actually go through with that. And yeah, the survival guide we just did actually shows up in New Vegas as one of the skill magazines, along with Big Book of Science and Line, Congressional Style, and Nikola Tesla and You. It's actually one of those books that increases your survival skill, which helps you, cook and craft in that game. And also that game takes place about 4 years later, I think, from this game, or canonically 4 years after the events of this game, and then 10 years after the events of this game, in Fallout 4, the book shows up again. But in this game, there's like 25 of each book. In those games, there's only, I think, 5, maybe 6 or 7 of each copy in New Vegas, but only 4 or 5 in, oh nice, 10 Quantums, it's not bad, but only 4 or 5 versions in 4, just because they realized just how insane it is going for, it's literally hundreds of books in the Wasteland. It's insane. But actually it might be like 10 or something, but yeah, they give you like perk bonuses in 4, but in 3 it's just a quest, and you complete the quest, and congratulations, a winner is you.